It can get so dull listening to eroding fact-fiction reports.
Objection! Though I do think it does make the testimony more interesting, lying about shifty eyes and maniacal laughter is still perjury.
Okay, fine. Since Mr. Wright has an objection due to creative storytelling, I'm going to have to ask Ms. Narutar to correct her testimony without any spicy perjury.
Lily left me to my work and took the elevator to the 7th floor with what was probably evil intent.
Objection! We don't know if she went up with evil intent.
You're saying murder is evil intent?
Good gosh, Mr. Wright. You don't think murder is evil, just what constitutes an evil act in your eyes.
Puppies is pretty evil.
That is not my point. For sure, admits that Lily killed McDuff yet, so we can't say whether or not she went up with evil intent.
Ms. Narutar, please keep your testimony to only things that we can or cannot say for sure.
Like things like, what time did Lily go up anyway?
It was 4:45 p.m., 15 minutes before the murder took place. Just enough time to make it up the elevator, sign a court, and jangle a sorry excuse for a voice actor to that. Dun-dun-dun! Then, at 5:20, she came off the elevator to my floor and continued setting up the panel room as if she hadn't committed a horrid atrocity. You know, after I did most of the work.
Hold it! After you did most of the work, are you confessing to doing most of the work in killing Mr. McDuff?
What? Objection! Miss Ellie Narutar was obviously confessing her displeasure of having to set up the rest of the panel room herself. Not murder. If you weren't delusional, you'd realize that. Thinking that I killed McDuff. You'd have to be as delusional as a steel samurai when he was suffering from Instead of wasting time, let's continue on with the trial. You look pretty freaked with your scissor, okay?
You bet she did. There's almost nothing to support my theory, but my gut says... Narutar, why don't you continue your testimony?
I don't think I can. I'm very insulted that you'd even insinuate that I touched the double vile neck. The tainter of my beloved steel samurai face-side with his stuff. If you please continue on, I'll give you a special edition DVD box set of the first season of the Steel Samurai when...
Nor do I see any reason for you to succumb to Ms. Montgomery's bribe anyway. Because if that's all the facts, then it seems pretty clear that Lily White is the killer. Unless, of course, you have any other objections, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix, if you don't raise an objection now, Lily White's been found guilty.
You're right, Maya. There has to be something I missed. Oh, I know. Objection!
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Miss Narutar's testimony is clearly false, Your Honor.
And what makes you say that?
Miss Narutar is a criminal, and you can't trust the testimony of a criminal.
What do you mean? I'm not a crook! What do you mean?
If what Maya says is true, then the box set shouldn't have come out yet. Mr. McDuff only just got the job and is the voice of the Steel Samurai. There's no way he could have dumped the series already for them to release the box set.
And what does this mean?
Miss Narutar must have gotten an illegal bootleg copy from the Steel Samurai series only. She committed a crime, and therefore her testimony cannot be trusted.
Phoenix? Oh, come on! I'll chip into it!
And if you fans spit on puppies, then spitting on puppies would be okay? It is wrong, Narutar. You're a criminal, and if you can't be trusted not to buy illegal DVDs, then your testimony can't be trusted.
Yes, yes. Good point.
I fail to see how the purchase of bootleg DVDs constitutes ignoring all the precious evidence that Ms. Ellie Narutar's testimony holds. Pheonix Wright is grasping at straws, and his objection isn't valid.
Well, I hadn't looked at it that way. I suppose if Miss Narutar, even if she is a thief, we can use her testimony to put away a murderer. If that was the entirety of Mr. Wright's defense, then I suppose we can end this trial.
Phoenix, that was a horrible defense. We can install it to Ilion.
It worked for a while there.
Really obvious. There has to be contradictions somewhere in our testimony.
And I think I just found it. Objection!
What now, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, there's a clear contradiction in Miss Narutar's testimony. No, really, this is just like my first case. Miss Narutar, earlier in your testimony, you stated that while you were setting up a panel for Lily in the panel room,
Like gasp.
Miss Norrichard was lying because, as anyone knows, during the power outage, elevators don't work. While according to the time stated, White could have started to take the elevator to the top floor. It would have been impossible for her to take it back down. She would have been stuck in the elevator until the power came back on.
Oh my, you're right. Well, what does the prosecution have to say about this, Ms. Von Karma?
Pheonix Wright, did you really think I'd be so foolish as to have my entire case by on the testimony of a lowly henchman receptionist? No. The prosecution has hard evidence of Lily White's guilt.
What do you mean?
The prosecution submits this microphone cord in the evidence. It was the murder weapon used to take Michael McDuff's life. Analysis revealed that the fingerprints that are all over it belong to none other than the defendant, Lily White.
Hold it! There must be something wrong with the analysis, Francisca. I just proved that Lily was stuck in the elevator at that time and couldn't have done it.
And you also disproved Norrichard's credibility. She could have been mistaken in how Lily White went up to the 7th floor. It's entirely possible she took the stairs instead. And you tell Fran.
Objection! You've already proven yourself an untrustworthy witness. How do we know you're not lying?
Untrustworthy? So there's a gap in memory, sue me. But you know, I know that microphone cord was missing from McDuff's panel. That's definitely the one. Photograph of the convention right here. Notice the lack of Lily White here?
I noticed.
She was probably out prepared for killing McDuff, or had already finished the vile deed.
Or she was still locked in the elevator shaft.
And soon she'll be locked away in prison where nefarious people belong.
Hey, Pheonix, I think I noticed something weird about the microphone cord.
What is it, Maya?
The fingerprints are smudged. Almost as something was wiped over them first.
Maya, murderers often try to wipe off their fingerprints.
But Lily isn't the murderer, Pheonix thinks. If Lily isn't the murderer, why are the fingerprints smudged?
And how did they get there in the first place?
That's sort of obvious.
Huh?
Remember Norrichard's earlier testimony?
Oh, yeah. All right, I think this case is actually coming together now. I think I know who did it.
Who?
Well, it seems that the prosecution has offered conclusive evidence in this case. I again see no reason to drag this any further.
Objection! Your Honor, the prosecution is blatantly ignoring a very key fact. Not only, as I said, was it impossible for Lily White to commit this crime as she was stuck on the elevator, but the fingerprints on the microphone should have absolutely no bearing on the discovery of the perpetrator of the murder.
What do you mean?
Earlier, Norrichard testified that Lily White was assisting her to put up the microphone cords. If that's true, then it would only be natural for Lily's prints to be all over the cord.
Well, yeah, but, Objection! And she also stated that there was a microphone cord missing from the panel to be, and that was the supposed reason why Lily White went up to the 7th floor in the first place. The murder weapon wasn't one of the cords that were being put up for the panel, and therefore it wouldn't have Lily's prints on it unless she was the murderer. Can you tell, Fran?
Well, Pheonix, can you give us a reason why Lily's prints were on the murder weapon if she isn't the killer?
Yes, I can, Your Honor, and my reason is this. Concrete evidence. That's it.
What the?
Mr. Wright, stop mocking these proceedings with your nonsensical evidence. I will give you one more shot. Why were Lily's prints on the murder weapon?
Pheonix, what were you thinking?
I thought it might work. And I think I just figured it out. Your Honor, this is my evidence that gives the reason why Lily's prints were on the weapon. See?
See what?
There are 2 microphone cords missing, not just one.
What does that mean?
It means that, yes, my client started up to the 7th floor to get a missing microphone cord, but while she was stuck in the elevator, the real killer took one of the cords that Lily had touched earlier, took the stairs, and killed Mr. McDuff. The prints are probably smudged because the real killer was wearing gloves or something of the like. And when he or she touched the cord where Lily had, the fingerprints smudged.
I think you did it, Pheonix.
I know. I was able to turn the evidence against her as a reasonable doubt. So now...
Well, if Lily White didn't commit the murder, who did?